Good day, everyone. My name is KATHLEEN A. LINGAYAN, and I'm the first presenter for Group 4, and my topic is about different varieties of English. So, English language indeed exhibits a rich diversity across the different regions, each with its unique characteristics and historical influences. So, English is the most widely spoken language in the world, having the distinct status of being the official language of multiple countries. While the English language is uniform with major variations in spelling present between American English and British English, the dialect or accent is usually the factor that enables one to distinguish the various types of English out there. So, the first one is the British English, dominantly spoken in UK. It features regional variations and is influenced by several historical languages, including Welsh and Cornish. So, they differ in spelling, like, for example, color, center, applies. So, in vocabulary, lift for elevator, flat for apartment, bonnet or hood of a car. So, example sentence is, fancy a cup of tea or want a cup of tea? So, that is an example of British English. The next one is the American English. The primary form of English in the United States. It has evolved from British English and is characterized by distinct spelling and usage differences. It serves as the de facto language of the country. So meaning, it's all about the fact. So, the spelling, color, center, analyze. So, as you can see, it's different. It differs from spelling from the British language. So, in vocabulary, elevator, apartment, hood. So, for example, in sentence, want to grab a coffee. So, the next is the Australian English. So, originating from British English and shaped by early settlers, this variety is recognized for its unique expressions and pronunciation, developing its distinct identity since the late 18th century. So in vocabulary, Barbie, so it means barbecue, Arvo means afternoon, Brekkie means breakfast. So for example, in sentence, chuck a shrimp on the Barbie mate. So in other term, throw a shrimp on the barbecue friend. So there's a difference in spelling and how you say it. It differs in the language, the pronunciation language. Next is Canadian English. A blend of British and American influences, Canadian English reflects the nation's diverse linguistic heritage and has developed its own regional characteristics. So, in vocabulary, often blends American and British terms with some unique Canadianisms. So, pronunciation often to American English, but with subtle differences. So, for example, sentence, it's a bit chilly out there. So, it's a bit cold outside, right? So, there is really a difference. So, I have here an example video of the differences of the English language.
Banana.
Banana. Banana.
Tomato.
Tomato. Tomato.
Water.
Water. Water.
Coffee.
Coffee. Coffee.
Dog.
Dog. Dog.
Shark.
Shark. Shark.
zebra,
zebra, zebra,
vase,
vase, vase,
So there you go. So there is really different from their accents. From American, British, and Australia. So there is really difference between them. The spelling, the accent itself, it really differs. So the next is the Indian English. Introduced during British colonial rule, English in India has evolved to reflect local languages and cultures, becoming a significant medium of instruction and communication. Vocabulary incorporate words from Hindi and other Indian languages. Sentence and structure can also differ. So, example sentence, I am going to the market to purchase some vegetables. No more formal tone often used. So, they have their own tone of how they say the words in English. The next is the Philippine English. So, as we all know, Philippine English is our language, the Philippine English. This variety has been influenced by American English and local languages. It is widely used in media and education throughout the Philippines. Vocabulary may blend Tagalog words. So, for example, let's go to the mall, okay? Simple sentence similar to American English. So, our English in the Philippines is very similar to the American English. But it just differ in how we say it or the accent itself. The next is the Ugandan English or the Yugish. Heavily influenced by local indigenous languages, Ugandan English features distinct pronunciations and vocabulary that reflect the country's linguistic diversity. So, in their country, there are many different linguistic, the different language. So, pronunciation and grammar heavily influenced by local languages, leading to its unique sound patterns and sentence structures. Specific examples are difficult to provide without potentially misrepresenting the nuances of English. The next is the South African English. This dialect incorporates elements from Afrikaans, Dutch, and indigenous languages, resulting in unique expressions and distinct pronunciation. Vocabulary includes words from Afrikaans and other languages. Pronunciation also has regional variations. So, example sentence is requires more specific regional knowledge for accurate representation. So, in English, each variety of English not only serves as a means of communication, but also embodies the cultural and historical context of each speakers. So, English language is very widely used in all countries as well. But this these examples is just few of the English language. So the English language is an amalgamation of cultures, intricacies, and experiences. A lot of common words used have strange origins. So that's all for my report, and thank you so much for watching and of course listening. Thank you so much.
Good day, sir. I'm Racma M from Descriptive FSM 2A, and I'm the second reporter of Group 4. My topic is all about the stage of writing. The first stage is the pre-writing. It means planning and organizing ideas. So, like for example, the topic is baking a cake. So, in brainstorm, this include you are planning your what kind of cake and also the ingredients and the steps. So in this stage include the planning, organizing or brainstorming ideas and outlining and also the researching. So the second stage is the drafting. So drafting means the writing of the first version. So writing the first version, getting ideas onto the page without worrying too much about the perfection. So dito, nagpo-focus ka on developing the main points. Like for example, baking a chocolate cake requires the right ingredients, careful mixing, and perfect baking time. So, the third step is the revising. So, it means improve content, organization, clarity, and style. And this may include adding, deleting, or rearranging paragraphs. Example sa, like for example, kanina na sa baking. So, dito, na-describe ang smell, texture. So, stage 4, editing, correcting grammar, spelling, and punctuation. Dito na-check yung mga grammar, kung yung mga grammatical error, dito ini-edit. Kino-correct yung mga spelling like sa baking, B-A-K-I-N-G, i-check lahat yun, i-edit kung may mga grammatical error or may mga maling spelling and also the punctuation. So, the last stage is the publishing, sharing the final version, or dito, for example dito, na gawa mo na yung final work mo. So, it's either ipapass mo through through soft copy or hard copy, or ipopost mo sa Facebook, or ipapas mo ang video to your teacher or prof. So that's all my report in the stage of writing.
Good day everyone, I am Guisingmadali Angel, and today I am going to tackle the report about the different types of essays, which is the argumentative, descriptive, narrative, and expository essay. So now the first one is the argumentative essay. Argumentative essay is a type of writing where you present a clear position on a specific topic and support it with evidence and reasoning. Argumentative essay, it's a written argument. So now you choose a side on a topic people disagree on and try to convince the reader that you're right. Ginagawa mo yan siya with reasons and proof. And also, you need to show you understand the other side and explain why your side is better. The second one is the descriptive essay. Descriptive essay aims to create a vivid picture in the reader's mind by using detailed and sensory language to describe a person, place, object, event, or experience. Descriptive essay creates a vivid picture in the mind of readers. Kumbaga, nag-i-imagine siya ng mga bagay na parang nag-exist. Like, for example, nag-i-imagine ka sa beach. Para siyang nag-mimic ng scene na parang tunay kahit ini-imagine mo lang. The third one is the narrative essay. Narrative essay is a type of essay that tells a story, typically a personal one, with the goal of conveying a specific theme or lesson. Kumbaga, yung narrative essay is
para kang nag-storytelling or making funny stories. So na yung narrative essay is ginagawa mong kwento yung mga sasabihin mo dun. It's a story about something that happened to the writer and it teach a lesson. It has a beginning, middle, and end like any story, but it also shows what the writer learned from the experience. The last one is the expository essay. Expository essay is a type of writing that explains a topic in a clear and concise manner, often relying on facts, evidence, and examples to support its claim. So, yung expository essay is isang essay na may step-by-step na gamit. Like for example, yung coffee. So, hindi mo direct na sabihin na yung coffee ay galing sa coffee beans. Kumbaga, dinidictate mo talaga yung mga process niya, kung paano at kung saan ito galing. And that's all. Today's video, I'm using a given course from BTB 2E. So, my topic is all about the modes of persuasion. So, what are the modes of persuasion? So, according to Aristotle, identify the three modes of persuasion: the ethos, pathos, and the logos. So, ethos appeal to the creativity of the speakers or the writer. So, ethos is an appeal to creativity or character is strong. Ethos convince the audience that the speaker or the writer is acknowledgeable, trustworthy, and authoritative on the subject matter. So, for example, a doctor recommending a medical medication. So, the doctor medical degree, a year of experience and reputation. So, build their ethos, making their recommendation more persuasive if it is came from someone without credential, because the audience is more likely trust the doctor judgment because of their established expertise. So let's proceed. Pathos appeal to the audience emotion. So most simply, the pathos is appeal to our human emotion. So as a writer, your job make the audience connected with your topic. These pathos help you to think if the person it is emotionally like sad, happy, anger, or angry. No? For example, I'm happy if the class is already done kasi makakauwi na ako. So parang I can describe myself na I'm happy. Ganun. But pathos is powerful means of persuasion, but you should be very careful with pathos. Most of the time, the best advice is to be careful with pathos and use it wisely. Pathos can be negative, affect your ethos or your credibility. So the lesson is logo. Appeal to logic and reasoning. For example, you have a new product like toothpaste. So you need to hire a expert dentist so that your product can promote and advertise. So maibenta yung product na pinapromote mo. Like for example, the toothpaste, diba kailangan ng expert dentist bago mo to published in the public. Like Colgate. So
Good morning everyone. My name is USTAM. So today I'll be going to report. So my topic is all about here are the 4 key properties of a well-writing text. So number 1, we have clarity. The text communicates ideas clearly and precisely, avoiding ambiguity or confusion. So when you say clarity, it is like for example that the teacher will message the student. So the message is the teacher said tomorrow, Friday at 5 p.m., all your report was passed. Kat ano mean? Coherence. Ideas are locally organized and flow smoothly from one to another, creating a unified whole. So, coherence, like for example, I love visiting the beach during summer. Category 3, conciseness. The text avoids unnecessary words or repetition, expressing ideas as briefly as possible without sacrificing meaning. So, conciseness means, like for example, because it was raining, the meeting postponed. Number 4, unity. All parts of the text contribute to the central ideas, or irrelevant information is excluded, and each sentence support the main point. So, like for example, eating a balanced diet is essential.